Hi, Jess.
And welcome, folks. Ryan Larson here, bringing you Alverno Inferno action on Alverno Sports Network. It's a beautiful night here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Temperatures soaring near double digits. I tell you what, we also have quite the trophy at stake, the Red Rivalry Trophy, where we got the Raiders going up against the Inferno. MSOE Raiders coming into the night's game at 2-0 in NAC play, and Alverno at 3-1. Their one loss coming to Benedictine. Benedictine up top at 2-1. So this is going to be a good contest. Both teams not picked at number 1 or 2. I'll tell you that right now. Inferno picked number 5. MSOE picked 11th in preseason polls for the NAC. So far, so good. Both teams turning heads early. MSOE 2-0, 3-2 overall. The Inferno 3-1, 4-1 overall. One out-of-conference game against Illinois Tech. Took them down nearly by 60. And one loss for the Inferno, as I said, coming against Benedictine. We're going to pause. Let Josh press the play button for our national anthem.
Those who protect
right, folks, we're ready to go. Starting lineups being announced as we speak. I'll give them to you quickly here. MSOE, the Raiders starting Megan Kroll. She'll wear number 3. Margaret Pugh, she'll wear number 14. Holly Denfeld, she'll wear number 20. Allie LeBou, she'll wear 23. And Shannon, not related to me, Larson, she'll wear number 34. For your Alverno Inferno, Anna Bateva start, she'll wear number 10. Jamie Hornkey will wear number 20. Kristen Spearschneider wearing number 21. Ashley Barriott wearing number 23. And Devin Gorman, the libero. Jeff hates when I say that, but she's a defensive specialist. She's been the offensive specialist so far this season. Devin Gorman wearing number 24. The Inferno going up against the Raiders here, 14-9 all-time series. The Raiders are leading it, but the Inferno are nipping away at that. 4 of the last 6 the Inferno have won, 2 straight. They swept last year, won at the Kern Center, a 58-50 defeat over the Raiders. And later in the year at the Reiman Gymnasium, the Inferno took it to the Raiders 62-42. Well, I said we got a good matchup tonight. Tops of the NAC. The Raiders at 2-0 so far. The Inferno 3-1. The Inferno coming off a big old week. If you haven't heard it, tune in to Hoopsville. We got a link up on the Alverno website to hear Coach Duckworth interview on Hoopsville D3 show. And the Inferno getting nearly a half an hour of play talking about some big old contests, one of which we heard last week here on the Alverno Sports Network. The Inferno stopping WLC. Finally, 28 straight games. The Warriors won in NAC and NACC play. Over the course of a couple seasons, the Inferno put a stop to that last Saturday, in fact. It's a great game. We brought it to you here, and then later in the week, the Inferno went down to Concordia of Chicago and came back. They were down big time, I believe 17-31 at half. The Inferno fought back and won in triple overtime. Kristen Spearschneider hitting some big shots to put them into overtime, a half-court shot. And the Inferno went on to win later in the third OT. Looks like we're ready to go here. Big old contest. Red Rivalry Trophy at stake. Here we go. Tip goes to the Raiders. Kroll hands it off. LeBou. Right side. Kroll trying to feed the post. Gets a high screen from Larson. Skip pass over to the wing. Raiders really move quick. Get the high screen, put the shot off the glass, no good. Rebound, Denfeld gets her rebound again. Little shaky, well defended by Boteva. Boteva again, can't pull down the rebound. Denfeld puts up another shot. On the rebound, we have a jump ball. Coach Duckworth not pleased. Probably because there was about 5 shots on one possession. Got a box out there. The Inferno finally take control, but lose a alternate possession. Here we go. Ashley Berry feeding the post. Quick turnaround. Shot off the glass for Hornkey. It's 2-0 Alverno. Kroll bringing it up. Denfeld trying to feed a cutting Pugh, but Berry picks it off. The Inferno going the other way. Quick toss into the corner. Boteva fires up a 3, a little too long. Luckily, Hornkey was there to pick that one up. Shot clock still ticking. Trying to feed the post and ball thrown away. Picked off. Larson will take it. Up top, LeBou over to Denfeld. Pugh gets a high screen, thinks about a 3. No, and then she throws it away. Gorman has it, and she's fouled as she tries to corral it. That'll be the first foul of the game. See who they give it to. Give it to Pugh. We have a quick substitution. Marley Trier is going to come into the game for Denfeld. Trier out of Port Washington, kind of a local player. Both teams from Milwaukee. It's Red Rivalry Trophy. And a huge deep two by Ashley Berry. Working the motion offense, coming off up top and burying a big time shot. Sar against WLC hit some huge deep shots. She has really come along. A great player, great addition. What do we got? Offensive foul. Kroll put her shoulder down and knocked over the defender. Easy call for the official. Aaron Rickard. We also got Danita Lee Johnson and Fritz Richter. And a foul down low is Hornkey trying to get something brewing in the post. First foul for Trier, third team foul for the Raiders. Quick throw into Berry. She turns around, shot off the glass. Ooh, off the rim, no good. Rebound Trier, she's pushing the other way. Off to the right side, Kroll back to Trier, trying to feed the post. Back and forth, Trier and Kroll, now over to LeBeau. Tries to get a screen, goes the opposite way. Trier in the corner, well defended, and there we have a travel. Trier. Oh no, we got an offensive foul. Trier throwing the shoulder. Coach Jessica Ott wants a timeout. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here. But Trier appeared to be off balance. I thought it could have been a travel. Either way, it's a turnover for the Raiders. And the Inferno are going to have possession after the timeout. The Inferno up just 4 here. 17-22 left to go in the first. Ashley Berry, the distance shot, and Jamie Hornkey shot off the glass. That's been the offense in this one. Stands are pretty full here tonight. Folks got some time. Why don't you stop on by? A great rivalry here. Inferno have the lead up top. Gorman thinks about a three, gives it to Hornkey underneath. Hornkey loses her balance and the ball out of bounds. Turnover, the dreaded Alverno. And the Raiders have possession. 17-02. Left to go in the first here. Right side, LeBeau has it. Now over the left side. Trier trying to drive through the lane. A little jump stop, and we have a foul on the ground. No, we have a travel. Thought there was a bit too much of a hop and a confrontation between the officials. Got it all straightened out. Traveling turnover after turnover. And now the Inferno have it up top. Hornkey over to the right side. Boteva trying to feed the post. Skip past and can't get it in. Larson picks it off. We're going the other way. Kroll over to the right side. LeBeau on the wing. Fires skip pass over to Pugh. Pugh takes a bump, puts a shot up. No good. Berry pulls down the board. Spear Schneider takes it, looking to push the other way over to the right side. Gorman, nope, she'll reset. And the Inferno get the offense going. Boteva takes a high screen, goes to the right side, shot off the rim, tries to get her own board, tips it to Larson. Raiders looking to go the other way. LeBeau on the right side, pulls out. Left side now Trier. Over to the right again, LeBeau. Kroll. They have Larson in the post if they want her. Can't seem to find her. Trier takes it on the left side, off the glass and in. And with 15 minutes and 40 seconds, the Raiders get their first bucket. Right side, Barry looks to push baseline, can't do it. Now kicks it out to Boteva on the left wing. Boteva, skip pass over to the right side. Spear Schneider thinks about getting a Hornkey, does down in the post. Hornkey tries to go baseline, nothing there, picks it up. Ooh, no, we got to travel on Jamie Hornkey. Timeout. We have a travel. Officials are going to confer, hold on. Travel is the call. And it's going to be Raiders ball, I believe, at the end of this timeout. We'll be right back here on the Alverno Sports Network.
Division III schools offer academic scholarships instead of athletic scholarships. This really puts the focus that the student athlete needs to maintain that GPA.
I did receive a non-athletic scholarship upon entering school.
I got the presidential scholarship, which was huge for me.
I think there's more opportunities for academic scholarships in Division III. A lot of people pick schools just based on the sport and don't get that experience.
Being a Division III athlete and developing my leadership skills has definitely put my name out there and helped me get more recognition on campus, but more recognition nationwide. I did win the Jostens Trophy, which is based on leadership, academics, and then how well you do on the court.
I'm also the Schwartz Scholar of my class. Schwartz Scholarship is basically a scholarship that is given to a student who's identified as a likely leader.
And the end of the day, it won't matter how they play on the field, it will matter how they do in the classroom.
Welcome back, folks. Ryan Larson here at the Reiman Gymnasium. Beautiful Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Stone's throw away from the lake here. Beautiful Alverno campus. Bringing in those warm breezes. We're almost hitting double digits, folks, but we got a good contest tonight. The Inferno have a 2-point lead here. 15 minutes left to go in the first. Left side, Pugh has it and takes a walk. Traveling violation. Seems to be the most popular call tonight. Had about 6 so far in the first half. Spear Schneider crossing the timeline, setting up the O here. Inferno only with 4 points so far. Luckily they're playing good D right side. Barry takes a deep 2. Ooh, in and out. Rebound between Hornkey and Gorman. Ooh, little miscommunication, goes out of bounds. Raiders will take it. That's one that no one likes to see. Now Krull crossing the timeline, handing it off. Inferno in a zone here, 2-3. Up top, Pugh feeds the post. Denfeld turnaround off the glass. No. Spear Schneider has it, looking to go on the right side. She has Barry. Barry takes one dribble and is blocked by Krull out of bounds. Pass had to be a lollipop to get over the D. And it was just high enough for the D to get in position. We got a substitution, Larson out of the game, and Brianna Strong will check in for the Raiders. Skip pass now, back to Gorman. Gorman goes left, turnaround spin, nothing there, hands it off to Barry. Barry will take a 2-pointer from the free throw line and nail it. Finally, the Inferno, and scoreless for the last 2 minutes here, 6-2. They have a lead. Right side nearly gets away with the travel. Sanford. Pugh on the left side takes the 3, no good, and a foul on Denfeld over the back of Devin Gorman. Fifth team foul for the Raiders. The Inferno have yet to foul. Left side, Hornkey has it. Don't worry, folks, I knocked on wood. Throw into Gorman, had a path to the basket, lost the dribble. Turnover. Inferno, should have been 2. Great play. And the Inferno gonna get Katie Bartlett some action. She was a big part of the spark that helped the Inferno in the second half of the WLC game. Great defensive presence. She checks into the game for Gorman. Left side wing, Denfeld has it. Trying to feed Sanford, dribbles in herself, kicks it out to LeBou. LeBou goes to the right side, Boteva pokes it out. Now Sanford feeds Denfeld in the post. Denfeld nowhere to go, turnaround shot off the glass and good. 2-pointer for Denfeld, quickly the other way. Hornke has it and is fouled as she makes it. Quick throw up the court, the Inferno take advantage of the Raiders. We're slow to get back defensively. Hornke, the quick 2, draws the foul. Shot at the line, good. 3-point play successful. Here comes Larson. Checking out the game for Denfeld for the Raiders. So we got Strong, Sanford, Larson, Krull, and LeBou for the Raiders. Right side, LeBou has it on the wing, trying to feed Larson. Now they do. Larson's quickly double teamed, and we have a foul. Ooh, from this angle, it looked like Larson just lost the ball. First foul for the Inferno. That's on Jamie Hornke. Raiders going to inbound under their own hoop. Ooh, nearly threw it away. LeBou corrals it. Now Sanford on the left wing. Hits Krull. Krull has to get an okay pass. Nearly poked away. Larson on the left side. Goes through the lane on the left side. Off the glass and good. 6-9 here. The Inferno lead 3, 12-40 and ticking. Right side, Boteva. Now gives it up top to Ashley Berry. Back to Boteva on the right wing. Thinks about a 3. No, kicks it in to Hornke. Hornke is fouled on the floor. She'll go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. That foul's on Larson, her first. Gorman will check in for Hornke. She makes both of them. First one, good. Second shot, ooh, she wants to stay in the game a little longer. We all know how that goes. Sanford brings it up. Right side to LeBou. Now they're trying to hit Larson again. Larson getting some good area down in the post. Left side and a travel by Sanford. Tried to go right to left through the post. Took too many steps. Now Hornke finally comes out. Gorman back in. Didn't last long. The old miss free throw. Right side, Boteva. Now up top, Berry back to the left side. Spear Schneider now up top over to the right side. Berry has it, tries to go baseline. Skip pass now to Boteva. Skip pass back to Berry. Berry up top to Spear. Spear will take a 3. Nothing but nylon. 13-6. The Inferno starting to get the offense going. Left side, LeBou has it on the wing. Goes left, now feeds the post to the right. Ooh, Strong can't get it. Turnover Raiders. 11:47 left to go. The General brings it up. Left side, Boteva. Now to the corner. Gorman trying to feed the post. They can't do it. Now back up top. Now over to Gorman in the high post. Tries to throw it and throws it away. Gorman picks it off as LeBou tries to save it. Right side, Spear Schneider might have gotten away with one up top. Boteva feeds Gorman. Turnaround shot at the free throw line. No good. Would have been a shot clock violation either way. Now LeBou has it. Throws it to Sanford on the right wing. Thinks about a 3. Doesn't do it. Krull left wing. Krull goes left, kicks it out to Strong. Strong will take a 3 off balance, nothing but net. (9-13), 10:50 in the first. Berry has it on the wing. Skip pass over to Spear. Spear Schneider feeds Gorman on the left corner. She tries to go baseline, puts a shot up. Little bump, little contact, no call. Rebound, Raiders. Krull trying to take it coast, gives it up to Larson at the free throw line, hits the 2. Quick timeout for Coach Duckworth. He wants a 30. He'll take a few substitutions during that time. The Inferno starting to lose the momentum here. A couple turnovers and a couple bad shots in the post. And the Raiders right back in this one. The Inferno so far tonight are 5 of 13 from the floor. The Raiders 5 of 11. Safe to say it's not a lack of shooting that's the problem here. Both teams hurting in the turnover game. 5 for the Inferno already, 8 for the Raiders. But here we go. Getting it started again. The Inferno bring it across half court. Boteva up top over to the right side. Spearschneider has it. Hornkey into the game for Bartlett. Right side. Spearschneider up top to Boteva. Back to Spear. Trying to find something in three-point land, but the Raiders not giving it up. Berry will take a deep 2 off the rim. No good. Ashley Berry, 2 of 6 so far in this one. 13-11. Sanford brings it out, kicks it back to Larson. Larson bobbles, it's picked off. And handed off to Spearschneider. Spearschneider, crosses, goes to the left. Pass over to the right side. Mersberger brings it out. Now ball nearly thrown away. Spearschneider gives it up. Boteva on the left side, shoots a 3. No contact with anything. That goes out of bounds. Air ball for Boteva. The Inferno coming up empty. Last 4 possessions. Right side, LeBou has it. They've been feeding the post real well. Larson has been doubled down, however, every time she gets it. Left side, 8 on the shot clock. Strong in the post, turnaround sky hook, in! Wow, nearly bounced out, drops in. 2-pointer good. She'll try to make it a 3-point play. Try to give the Raiders the first lead in this one. She'll go to the line. Foul is on Mersberger. Sanford checking in, or Pugh checking in for Sanford for the Raiders, and Strong at the line for the lead. Shot good. Raiders have the lead in this one. Mersberger out, Gorman in. The Raiders are picked 11th in preseason poll. They're 2-0 so far in NAC play, and they're really pushing the Inferno here. That ball kicked, and it's going to go with the Raiders. Official Fritz Richter saying the Inferno were the last to kick it. So another turnover for the Inferno. Inbound, Larson takes it. Hornkey nearly turned her ankle on the inbound there. LeBou has it and walks. Oh yeah, took a little extra hop. Is the floor slippery out there tonight, folks? Maybe they had a few extra layers of Zamboni out there before the game. I don't know, but we've had a multitude of travels here. We got 16 turnovers in the game between both teams. 17 as Barry can't corral it. LeBou on the right side, and she's blocked from behind. A good hustle play from Ashley Barry. Got all ball in that one. Heads up play after the turnover. The Raiders have it underneath their own basket. 1-point lead, quick throw into Pugh, puts up a 2-point shot, no good. Rebound Larson. She's been in the lane for about 20 minutes, and we get an offensive foul called on Larson. So Coach Duckworth trying to get an explanation. If it's an elbow, it's an automatic technical foul. And He's trying to figure out what the difference between what happened. That is a technical foul. So we have play after the explanation. I don't know what it is. If you throw an elbow, it should be a T. She threw an elbow. The official signaled for an elbow. It's not a T. Gorman on the left side is fouled as she dribbles through the lane. She'll go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Fouls on Brianna Strong. It's getting a little chippy out there. 9th foul already for the Raiders. The Raiders are going to send Rebecca Schroeder, the freshman out of Gillette, Wisconsin, for Shannon Larson. Gorman, first shot, no good, leaves it open. Rebound Raiders. The Inferno had an opportunity to take a lead there. Can't like missing the front end of a 1-and-1. Basically a turnover. LeBeau on the right side, wing highly contested from Barry. Barry not giving her any space, nearly throws it away. Kroll corrals it. Now she's on the right side, kicks it out top, 10 on the shot clock. Left side, Pugh goes right, hands off, and a travel from Kroll. Absolutely. We've seen it a couple times up top, both teams shuffling. The 12th turnover for the Raiders. We have a timeout. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back here on the Alverno Sports Network.
Division III allows you to be able to give yourself to other things. Not even just participate in them, but really get involved with them if you want to.
There's a lot of interaction. It's not just sitting back, taking notes. You're actually doing hands-on things and better preparing yourself for your major.
Choosing a Division III school, I've had the opportunity to develop my leadership skills and to be more involved on campus.
Division III in athletics, affords students the opportunity not only to participate in intercollegiate athletics at a competitive level, but also gives them the opportunity to, engage in the other interests in their campus and in their lives outside of that sport and outside of the academics on the campus.
And to have opportunity to have time to join clubs and being able to play basketball, it allows you to just be able to do everything you want to do. I wouldn't change it for the world.
Welcome back, folks. Ryan Larson here at the beautiful and historic Reiman Gymnasium in beautiful and historic Milwaukee, Wisconsin. You betcha, folks. Got a beautiful downtown location. We're out a little further than downtown on the outskirts here at beautiful Alverno campus. Right side, Gorman has it. Now she gives it over to left side. Spear Schneider now over left wing again. The Inferno just running that motion. Skip pass over to Spear. 3-ball up and nothing but nylon. The Inferno take the lead. They've been having an offensive lull for the last 5 minutes. And Spear Schneider finally opens it up. Pass into the post to Strong and puts one up as she's falling out of bounds. Nothing but net herself under the post. Boteva on the right wing. Nothing doing. Now to Gorman way up top. She's hotly contested. Now a pass underneath to Hornkey. Hornkey gets away with the travel. Nope, not the second time. Another turnover. I'm not faulting the refs at all. There have just been a lot of careless travels by both teams. The Raiders with 12 turnovers, the Inferno with 8 so far, and over half for both teams have been travels. Right side, nearly another one by Pugh. Now hands it off, now gets it in the post. Pugh turnaround skyhook, foul, and she'll go to the line and shoot 2. Foul's going to be on Hornkey, her third team foul for the Inferno. It's all tied up here at 16. First shot good for Pugh. McKiska will check into the game for Jamie Hornkey at Chautauqua, Wisconsin. 6-foot freshman. That shot good. Raiders with a 2-point lead here. Has not been a great offensive battle by either team. Gorman has it. Kick out to Makiska, and a shot made on the baseline. Fresh into the game, ties it up. Quick throw to Labushi, goes past Barry, and we have a foul. What do we got? A conference between the officials again. It's perfect timing. Who's ever on that? This has been a night of conferences for the officials. What do we got? Oh! And after the 4-hour conference, we got a foul on Devin Gorman. Lebu will go to line and shoot two. Coach Duckworth is going to need a talk from the world's most closest talker in the entire world. He's even telling him to back off a little bit. He does not need to stick his head in when his chest is already there. He's trying to tee up Coach Duckworth. He wants an explanation. Second shot, no good. Coach Duckworth very upset. Left side, Gorman feeds the post. Ball poked away, out of bounds. I'm really wondering what the officials' reasoning for that was. He instantly came over to Duckworth and just passed into Barry right away. Shot up off the glass, no good, and a foul. We're going the other way because the official's upset with Duckworth. That just seems to be it. Gorman had equal rights to the rebound. She's getting the foul called. And Duckworth's still upset. I want to know, A, what they were talking about, what the explanation was. Two officials had two different calls, and then official Richter came over to Duckworth and immediately just stuck his face within an inch of Coach Duckworth's face and started inching even closer if he could. And Duckworth backed off, throw into a strong turnaround shot, no good, and we have a foul going the other way. Back and forth, fouls, turnovers. The officials have been active in this one. We're going to send Gorman to line to shoot two. Foul was on Schroeder, her first. First shot, good. Sanford into the game for Lebu. Second shot, good for Gorman. Sanford bringing it out. Left side, Pugh has it. In the corner, kicks it out. Kroll, deep shot, three ball, no good. Strong has it, goes up with it, and is fouled by Gorman. She'll go to line and shoot two. Second foul for Gorman, sixth team foul for the Inferno. Barry will sub in after the first shot's made. 19-20. The Inferno up just one. Gorman checking out of the game. Second shot from Strong off the front rim, and a foul on the rebound. I believe Makiska will go to the line to shoot two. There have been a couple fouls in this one, folks. 11th so far for the Raiders. 6 for the Inferno. First shot, no good for Makiska. (20-19) here, 5:29. Second shot, good. Inbound, the Inferno looking to press. And a bobble now by Kroll. She's getting trapped, nearly throws it away, gets it over to Strong on the right side, throws it over the left side. That's poked off That's off the Raiders. And the officials have to conference again before they can make a call. And now we get an inbound. The Inferno have it. Left side, Boteva on the very high wing. Now feeding the high post. McKiska out top. Barry now skip pass over the right side. Spear Schneider doesn't want it. Now left side into the corner. Skiba kicks it out. Over to Spear. Spear to Barry. Deep two and off the rim. No good. Rebound Schroeder. The Raiders looking to go the other way. Sanford on the left wing. Hands it off to Krull. Krull now over to Sanford. Nearly gets away with a walk. Now over to Krull. Back to Sanford. Right wing. Sanford feeding the baseline, and Strong throws it off an Inferno player. Inbound for the Raiders, and what do we have? A foul. Foul on Skiba. Man, we're getting fouls called without time coming off the clock. Got to make sure the scorer doesn't get carpal tunnel syndrome by the end of this one. Krull at the line for the 1-and-1. First shot good. 20-21, the Inferno lead by 1. It's been a back and forth contest tonight. Krull's second shot off the rim, no good. Strong tips it out of bounds. And another conference, as we got an official who has to overturn Richter. Richter seems to have gone rogue and just hate Alverno. As biased as I am, after the confrontation with Coach Duckworth, this official just has blown every call for the Raiders, every single one. Little fishy. Up top, Boteva has it. Left wing, Spear Schneider trying to feed the post, dribbles it out. 14 on the shot clock. Now right side, Boteva feeds the post. McKiska turnaround shot off the glass and good. McKiska knocked down Strong on the turnaround. No call. Raiders on the right side. Sanford now over left side. Pugh back over to Sanford. She'll take a three and buries it. Tie ball game. 3:50 and ticking in the first. Good battle here tonight for the Red Rivalry Trophy. Skip pass over to Spear. Doesn't want it. Now up top to Boteva. She'll take a three this time. Deep and good! Kristen Spear Schneider, 3 for 3 from beyond the arc. And each three bigger than the next. Takes the lead here. Sanford dribbles after the pump fake, kicks it out to Krull on the left wing. Now over to the left side. Pugh takes a three off the rim, no good. Skiba, with a good box out, gets the board. Hands it off to Spear, crosses the timeline, brings it out, sets up the L. Left side, Boteva. Feeds the high post, McKiska. Hand off to Barry. Barry will take a shot from the elbow, no good. Ashley Barry hasn't been able to hit her shot tonight, 2 of 9 so far. Right side. Sanford dribbles out, gets it to Strong, who nearly walks. Now throws it into Pugh underneath. A laser beam pass to Pugh underneath. And Pugh puts it in, 25-26. The Inferno can't get any room. Raiders fighting all the way left side. Spear Schneider, skip pass over to Boteva. She'll fire up a three and nothing but net. The Inferno have been hitting some big time threes. They're 4 of 6 in the half. Up top, Sanford gets a screen, now kicks it out to Pugh, who drives, now hands off to Krull. Krull goes to the left side, off Skiba, off the glass and good. Drew the contact and amongst it hits the shot, 27-29, 154 and ticking. Spear Schneider now over the left side corner. Skiba fires up a 2. Rebound, McKiska puts up a shot off the glass. Nails it. It's 31-27. The Inferno with a 4-point lead. Raiders get the ball in the post, turn around and foul. Brianna Strong, she'll go to line and shoot 2. 1:31 left in the first. Strong with an opportunity to cut it to 2 here. First shot off the back rim, no good. LeBeau into the game. Denfeld to check in for the shooter. We'll see if Strong pulls the old, I want to stay in the game a couple minutes. Second shot, good. Denfeld will check in for Strong. 28-31, 131 and ticking. Inferno up here, but it's been back and forth all night. Hotly contested up top, high post now over the left wing. Spear Schneider can't do anything with it. Skip pass over to Skiba. Now into the right corner. Barry gets a screen, takes it into the paint. Shot up and good. 33-28. Right side, Sanford. Now LeBeau on the right wing. Back up top, Sanford. Gets a screen, goes left side, goes off the glass, no good. Skiba takes down the board. The Inferno looking to get the biggest lead of the game here. They're up 5. Spear Schneider has nothing. She'll start the O. No 2 for 1 here. Up top, Barry, the left wing. Spear will fire a deep 3 off the rim. No good. Rebound, Schroeder. Sanford crosses the timeline. 24 on the shot clock, 29 on the game clock. Denfeld up top, right side, hands it off on the baseline. Nothing doing. Gets it back. Denfeld kicks it to Sanford. Sanford spins, goes up left side, draws the foul. She'll go to the line and shoot 2. Looks like they'll hit Spear Schneider with her first foul, 9th team foul. 15 seconds left to go in the half. First shot good. Strong to check back into the game for the Raiders. Right back for Denfeld. Second shot, ooh, rims in. Gets the roll. Raiders looking to press right away. Hotly. Nothing doing for Spear. Crosses the timeline, kicks it out to Boteva. 8 on the half clock. Now over the left side, Barry takes a deep 2 off the front rim. No good. Rebound, Schroeder. Gets it out to Sanford. She'll take a half-court shot. No good. We'll go into the half. The Inferno with a 3-point lead. It's 33-30. We'll be back in a bit. I'll leave you with part of the interview of Coach Duckworth. As I said, score 33-30. The Inferno up. We're here on the Alverno Sports Network. We'll be back, folks.
And welcome back to basketball. Keeping with the women's basketball theme, we're going to talk about a school that maybe you have not heard of. If you've been in the Midwest in the area, you've probably heard of Alverno, but you may not have heard it around the rest of the country. The Intercollegiate is not necessarily young, but it's certainly of this millennia. And so you're wondering why we may be talking about them. Well, they've had a couple of interesting games this week. Not only did they defeat Wisconsin Lutheran, ending a 28-game winning streak in conference by Wisconsin Lutheran, they followed that up with a game against Concordia Chicago that apparently both teams wanted to play a whole nother half. They played 15 extra minutes in triple overtime. So it just begged the question. This year I'm hoping to talk to teams we may not normally talk to. So it begged the question, who is the Alverno Inferno. And by the way, the mascot rocks as well. So let's talk to him. So I got on the horn, and joining me on the Hoopsville hotline is their head coach, Brad Duckworth. Coach, welcome to Hoopsville.
Well, thanks for having me. Really appreciate being with you.
I appreciate it as well. First and foremost, let's get some of the particulars out of the way. I love the nickname Inferno. It also rolls off the tongue very nicely with Alverno, so that might have been some cheating along the way there. But we should point out, school is located in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. It is an all-women's school, and if I read my quick facts correct, it's the largest all-women's Catholic school in the country.
That's exactly right. Yep.
So an interesting dynamic, one of maybe 15, 20 all-women's schools in Division III. You're part of the NACC, which, of course, we'll talk about in a bit because there's plenty of action there. But intercollegiate athletics only been around, since 2000, 2001. You're also the athletics director, so, you've got a bit of a different dynamic there.
Yeah, we're kind of playing catch-up, or we're playing catch-up. A lot of places that have had men have had programs in Division III. I mean, some of them obviously date back 100 years. Now, not always the women's programs, but certainly the athletics programs.
Yeah.
So when you start in 2000, you kind of play some catch-up. But, we've done that quickly, and, women's athletics has grown significantly in the last 14 years, and we've been right there with them. So, now I would say we're certainly a lot more established than we were, and things are going quite well.
Yeah, the team off to a 4-1 start, 3-1 in the conference. Yes, they have played all but one game in conference. We'll get to that again in a bit. But first, you knock off Wisconsin Lutheran. That ends a huge streak. And then you play this triple overtime game. At some point as a coach, you got to be looking at the clock going, oh, come on, stop it.
Yeah, well, I guess we could start with that one, the triple overtime game. It was one of what I said to our kids last night. I've been coaching college basketball for 17 years, and, usually you get repetitive. You've seen it somewhere.
Yeah, right.
Man, last night was just one of those games. I've only been involved with 2 triple overtime games in my career. Thankfully, we won them both.
Good.
But, as I said to a colleague this morning, man, I might not be able to coach, but if you force me in the third overtime, I'm pretty good there. When I was at New Paltz State in New York, we beat Vassar in 3 overtimes. So that's the only other one I've been a part of. But, we hung in there. We were down 18 in the second half and really not playing well. And then it just kind of clicked with our kids, and we chipped away and made some big plays late. And we were down 2 with 8 seconds, forced a turnover, get a bucket to send it to OT. In the end of the second overtime, we're down 3. Second half of a double bonus, the kid makes it, game's probably over, misses, rebound, throw it out, make a 47-footer to send it to triple overtime.
That's it? Just a 47-footer?
Just a 47-footer. What's crazy is the kid made one in shoot-around. I always we have a little game in shoot-around. If a kid can make a layup, a free throw, 3 and a half-court shot in 30 seconds, I give him one chance. I got to buy the team pizza. And the same kid that made the 3 did it in pregame in the shoot-around, and so she came over and she's like, "Now you owe me twice, coach."
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I gotcha. Yeah, I gotcha. So I made a huge shot, and then our kids hung on and won a 95-91 game. You don't hear about those at Division III women very often.
Well, and to drill that in a little bit more, you were losing at halftime 31-17.
Yeah.
You win the second half 48-34. So, heck of a switch at the second half, 48 points to 17, and you still accumulate 95 points. Overtime was 8, 11, and 11 for yourselves. I was going to say, you look at that first half, you go 31-17, this is not going to be a fun game to watch. And needless to say, it went the other direction, and it, you guys shot 37.5 from the floor, 22% from beyond the arc, and counting the 47-footer. So clearly something had to have sparked this team. Was it a great halftime speech? Was it something in the second half? What opened up the floodgates?
Well, I am certainly not Nuke Rockney. I can tell you that. I walked down there at halftime. To be honest with you, we weren't playing well at all, and obviously with 17 points, I've got 5 terrific seniors that are in our starting lineup, and they've heard this song and dance before, but I gave it to them a little bit at halftime. But most importantly, I mean, I've got kids that have been there. You know, we won 13 conference games last year, 13-5 last year, and you know, we've won a lot of games in this group with this group. And you know, I just walked in at halftime like, gang, you know, you are a better team than these guys, but you're not playing like it. And if we can take a 14-point deficit to 7 at the 10-minute mark and then do that again in the next 10 minutes, you know, then we're going overtime. If we can win by 8 and one of them, we're going to win. Well, I wasn't hoping to do that 3 times. But, you know, we just kind of came out and plugged away. You know, Devin Gorman had 30 in the game.
Yeah.
Hornke had 26, and Spear Schneider had 26. And those guys just took over and made baskets. And, you know, it just when the ball starts rolling in the right direction, we kind of made that happen. So, yeah, we hung on in there, that's for sure.
I was going to say, you only had 6 players score. 3 of them scored a grand total of, I'm doing the quick math, 82 points.
Right.
And then you had the other remaining points among 2 starters and 1 player off the bench. Of course, that player off the bench, Skiba, played 32 minutes.
Right.
He, but of course, only had 2 points.
Yeah,
she's probably wondering what happened to the floodgates with her. But of course, this followed up on a huge win against Wisconsin Lutheran, a game again you trailed at halftime, but this time 44-37 and won the second half, locking down Wisconsin Lutheran to just 29 points in the second half. I'm sorry, that is you guys. I'm misreading that.
Yep,
you led 44-37. They held you to 29, and you held on to win 73-70. In a different game there. But that's a significant win in the conference because Wisconsin Lutheran has been this conference's, you know, cream of the crop, and you can't beat them. And now they've got a blemish, and it certainly makes everybody look at the NACC and go, oh, that's a whole nother story now.
Yeah, you know, that was a great win. It's in the 7 years I've been here, we've only gotten them twice. That was the second time.
Yeah.
And, you know, Coach Knipple does an amazing job with that group, and I've got a lot of respect for everything he's done. But, you know, across the country, I coached in the WIC at UW La Crosse as an assistant. I've been in the SUNYAC and now here. You know, one of the things the NAC needs is there's really good basketball here, but, you know, we're not a national powerhouse type conference like the CCIW or the you know, those kind of places.
Yeah.
So. And with Lutheran's dominance, it's kind of not brought to light how good number 2 through number 5 are in our conference. So, you know, I thought that was an important win for the conference in a lot of ways. But like you said, you know, some teams got to start knocking these guys off so that other people can think they can do it too. So I was proud of our kids. We came out and played a really good second half, and then we really played great defense there in the second half to hang on to a very important win, and one of hopefully many, but that was an important one, that's for sure.
Yeah, I was going to say, of course, Alverno, that win for you was their 3rd straight loss at Wisconsin Lutheran. Of course, those three losses were Wash U, Hope, and then Alverno.
You bet.
So I'm quite sure the Warriors were running a few extra laps.
Well, I'll tell you what, anytime that I can be in Nancy's category or Brian's category, I want to piggyback on them. Okay,
nice.
So when Hope and Wash U and Alverno need to be in the same sentence more often.
Yeah, there you go. Well, you start scheduling accordingly. Find out who those 2 teams are playing and play them next after that. Well, and of course, I was going to say, of course, Wisconsin Lutheran's now 2-3, but that's because, you know, 2 of those losses are just some solid teams. By the way, we say NACC and you say NAC, and I'm going to jump on that. I like NAC. If anyone's confused, this is the old NorthCon, and it's only old by name. It's the same conference. NAFCON's now the NACC or NAC. But, you know, 20 games in conference. Your start to the season, you have only played 1 game out of conference. It was on November 19th to start the season against non-Division III Illinois Tech, a game you won easily. You play a conference game up until you play Illinois Tech again on the 18th of December. Then you play a couple non-conference games before you start back up into conference play again on the 4th. You only play 5 non-conference games.
Yep.
There's an element I always wonder, and as an athletics director, I'd love to get your point of view on this. There's an element of sometimes the double round robin isn't helpful. You look at the ODAC, and they've gone to an augmented round robin system where you play some teams twice and the rest once. You look at the new fangled ASC. They're playing 22 of their 25 games in conference because they took away the divisions and combined it. I assume as a coach, you want to play a little bit more non-conference action, especially as you look at the selection criteria and all that, whether Alverno is part of this conversation or not. As an athletics director, how do you look at this scenario where the conference is playing 20 games and not allowing maybe for some more flexibility with its conference foes to play other teams?
Well, I have two answers for this. One as a coach and one as an administrator. But most importantly, I'm going to look at the. I do not. I guess 20 games are 20 games, and I'm going to support the conference because that's what we've decided to do. But when you talk about selection criteria, I was part of the regional advisory committee for a number of years, and certainly a part of selections and behind the scenes stuff on the Division III side. When you take a look at a conference, and I'm sorry this is going to be a long-winded answer, but this is really what I believe. If a conference plays, for example, let's say that they play 14 conference games to make it easy.
Sure.
That allows for 11 non-conference games per school. And if there's 10 schools, that's 110 games where they can bring a win into the conference that they don't bring a loss in, because every conference game has a win and a loss. So every conference team is 500. Every conference schedule is 500.
Right.
Well, when you take a look at the strength of schedule in the NAC, Wisconsin Lutheran, for example, who's been very strong year in and year out, wins and loss-wise, never has a strong strength of schedule.
No.
Well, that's because all of the teams that they're playing overall, besides them, are under 500.
Dominican, Concordia, Chicago, Aurora.
Yeah, but, the conference schedule itself balances out to 500. So then the only way to do that is to bring in wins to the conference. Well, we can't bring in as many wins because there's only 5 non-league games times the number of schools.
True.
The strength of schedule piece, we're never going to win in the NAC with 20 conference games. And, that doesn't really help us. And I don't really like the lack of flexibility. But I know why we did it. I'm an athletic director, so I'll answer from that standpoint. Our presidents, and I respect them, and they are tremendous leaders for our conference. They believe, and I do too as an athletic director because I report to one of them, that they believe that it is about conference affiliation. That our job is to win a conference championship if we want to make the NCAA tournament, and so we moved to this 20-game schedule. And what's strange about it from a coaching standpoint, this is the first year of 20. We played 18 last year.
Right.
We played IIT on the road, and then we had Edgewood in our building, and then we went to Benedict, and then we had Lutheran here. Those are games we've typically played in January.
Mm-hmm.
So, to get your kids before December 1st, before the calendar turned, we played Edgewood in our building, which is a rival game for us. That's from Madison, Wisconsin. And then we went to Benedictine, who's the team that knocked us out of the postseason last year.
Yep.
And then we had the 28th game in a row, Wisconsin Lutheran, and we hadn't even got to December 1st yet.
Yeah.
So as a coach, you tell your kids, man, you got to get conference ready by your second game of the year, and you have to change the way you prepare for it. You don't have time to grow freshmen in. They got to be ready to go. So
you're darn right, Coach. We're going to cut him off right there. We know Coach Duckworth can give one heck of an interview. If you go on to the Alverno website, athletics.alverno.edu, you can find a link in the basketball section for Coach Duckworth on Hoopsville, a D3 webcast where they talk about D3 hoops, and they focused on the Inferno and what they've been up to this last, not only last couple seasons, and more in particular, knocking off WLC and then turning around and beating CUC in Triple OT. So the Inferno on a 2-game win streak here in NAC play, trying to make it 3. They're up by 3 against MSOE. The Red Rivalry Trophy we got here, 14-9 is the all-time series record amongst the two teams. The Raiders are leading that, but the Inferno have won 2 straight. They're 4 of the last 6, the Inferno. And we'll see what they got in store. The first half was a little bit chippy if you're just tuning in. Lots of fouls, lots of turnovers, 21 between the two teams. 13 for the Raiders, 8 for the Inferno. And besides that, the shots, they've been pretty consistent. Both teams hitting mid-40s from the floor. That ball poked away from Spearschneider. Hit off LeBeau, and it's going to go for the Inferno. Spearschneider will bring it up. Right side, now over to the left side. Gorman thinks about a three. Now she'll give it into Hornkey. High post, kicks out to Boteva. Boteva on the left side. Here comes Gorman. Crosses over. Deep two, no good. And a rebound kicked off the foot of Hornkey out of bounds. And when I say deep two, I mean a 7-foot shot. For me, that's deep. The rest of humanity, not so much. Depth perception wasn't my friend, folks. Hey, we got a basketball game. LeBeau on the right side. Skip pass over to Pugh on the left. Now to Crow in the corner. Now up top, LeBeau. The Inferno in a 2-3 zone. Trying to force them to take some bad shots. There's one, but a foul called on Boteva. That'll send Shannon Larson the line to shoot two. First team foul for the Inferno in the half. First personal foul for Boteva. That's hard to believe. The rate they were calling fouls in the first half. First shot good, 31-33. Second shot off the back rim, no good. Rebound, Boteva kicks it out to Spear. Spear looking to start the O. Looking at the Raiders D, setting up over to Gorman, now over to Boteva, left side to Spear, now into the corner. Hornkey trying to dribble through the lane and is fouled on her trip. She'll be on the ground, so the Inferno will inbound under their hoop. Foul is going to be on Margaret Pugh. That's her third. So that'll prompt the coach to bring Marley Trier into the game for Pugh. Spear to inbound under the hoop. Kicks it out, Gorman up top, goes right, now up top to Hornkey. 25 on the shot clock. Feed into the post and a foul as Gorman tried to get the ball in the post. So we're a minute and 12 seconds into the second half. We already got 3 fouls, 2 for the Raiders. Strong into the game for Larson. Spear to inbound quickly to Boteva on the left corner. Now up top to Hornkey. Back to Spear. She got a screen in the corner. 3 ball up. No good. Rebound Trier. Raiders looking to go the other way. Brings it up. Crosses left. Strong will take a 3 ball. Off the rim. No good. Rebound. Barry nearly falls over. Does, but gets rid of it before she walks. I guess not. Left side. Gorman has it. Dribbles through the lane. Up. And in. Had to go through about 3 Raider defenders and holds on to the ball to put it in. The Inferno up 35-31 now. LeBeau over to the right side. Crow on the wing. Skip pass over to the left side. Schreier feeds up top. Strong turnaround. Now feeds Denfeld. Ball poked away. Barry has it. Spear Schneider crosses the line. Up to Hornkey. Hornkey goes up under the hoop. Off the rim. No good. Strong pulls it down. The Raiders slow it down and want to set the O. The Inferno in that 2-3 zone. Pass over to Trier. Had some separation, doesn't want it. Now over to the left side. LeBeau back over to the right side. Trier now goes through the lane. Shot up, foul. Is it on the ground? Nope, she's shooting. She'll go to the line and shoot 2. Foul is on Ashley Barry. That's her second, team second. First shot, no good from Trier. Second shot, good. 32-35, 17-33 and ticking. Inbound, here comes Spear Schneider up top. Right side, Boteva has it now up top to Gorman. Gorman back over to Boteva, right corner. Hornkey has it. Up top, the Inferno running that motion. Going through, kick out, and Crow pokes it away as Gorman tried to kick it out to Spear. Inferno will maintain with 11 on the shot clock. Barry gets it inbound, 10 and ticking. Spear up top, left side, now Gorman. Gorman drives through on the right side. Shot up over the defender, off the rim, no good. And out of bounds, Barry tried to get it. Poked it out. Raiders will have it. 17-02. It's a 3-point game. Inferno are up, but it's been back and forth all night. Krull brings it up over LeBoux, right side. Now Strong feeds it, throws it away. Hornkey corrals it. And now Spearschneider will start up the O. Left side, Gorman feeds Barry. Barry quick, goes left, goes right. Turnaround shot, good in the post. Ashley Barry trying to get it started. She was just 3 of 11 in the first half. We've seen her shoot oh so well in key moments. That was a big shot there. LeBoux dribbles in, kicks out, right side. Krull now to Denfeld, left corner. Trier, ball poked out, but Denfeld corrals it, turned around, shot in. A 2-foot bunny. And the Raiders chip in. It's 37-34, 16-06 and ticking. Gorman gets it to Hornkey. Hornkey thought about it, kicks it out. Boteva left side. Gorman takes it left side, goes off the glass and good. Drew a bump from Denfeld. No call, but puts it in. 39-34, right side. LeBoux now to Strong in the baseline. Baseline kicks it out. Denfeld nowhere to go. Now kicks it out. Trier left side, off the glass and good. 39-36. 15-30. The General setting up the O. Hornkey up top. Now back over to Spearschneider. Spear calling it out. Skip past to Boteva. Quickly into Hornkey on the baseline, and she travels. We're going to have a media timeout. We got to pay some bills. We'll be right back here on the Alverno Sports Network.
Are you happy with your job? For comparison's sake, I'm going to name some jobs to compare to your job. See if any of these jobs are better. Chief Nursing Officer, U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs. Radiation Biophysicist at Massachusetts General Hospital. Award-winning author. Senior VP and General Counsel of Assurant Health. Chief of the Madison Fire Department. Executive Director of the Brewers Community Foundation. While these jobs may seem like they're all over the board, they actually all have one thing in common. All of these jobs have been held by graduates of Alverno College. And that should tell you something about the value of an Alverno education, whether you're a woman considering an undergraduate degree or a man or woman considering a master's degree. So if you've been wondering whether a college degree is worth it, or if it might be worth it to get your MBA, we believe we can prove that it is. At least, it's worth it at Alverno. For more proof, visit alverno.edu.
Division III schools.
Welcome back, folks. Ryan Larson here at the Reiman Gymnasium. Beautiful Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Alverno campus, majestic as always, if you ask me. It's been a fantastic game, back and forth all night. The Inferno were up by as much as 5, but that's been about it. Back and forth all night. They're up 3 here. Denfeld in the high post. Shot at the free throw line off the back rim. No good. Rebound, Hornkey, and she's bumped on the board. Foul, I guess. That's going to be on Trier, her third. I already have Pugh with 3 fouls. Right side, Boteva has it, kicks it up to Gorman, and she is fouled. Foul. LeBoux guilty on the foul, her first. Now inbound, fresh shot clock. Spear brings it in, starts up the O. Left side, Barry, up top, Hornkey. Hornkey's going to dribble it in, nothing doing, kicks it out to Gorman. Gorman dribble, drives up off the right side, glass and good. 41-36. Inferno up 5 here. Denfeld in the high post. Fake, goes to the right side, gets away with one stop shot and makes it 38-41. Right side spear over to Boteva. Now to Gorman, feeds nothing. Ball poked away, but Spear gets it. Raiders in that 2-3 zone. High pressure, they're trying to poke away those passes. And Strong knocks that one out of bounds as I say it. Sanford will check in for LeBou. 14-10 and ticking. Spear gets it in quickly. Raiders close out defensively in a hurry. Now right side, Gorman has it and throws it away, gets it back, gives it to Hornkey. Hornkey gets a pick, took a shot up at the top of the key, no good. Rebound poked away by Gorman, and it's a loose ball. What do we got here? Out of bounds by Gorman. And the Raiders will have it. It's a 3-point contest. That's what it's been all night. Sanford brings it up, sets up the O, calls it out. Strong on the right wing. Throws it into Denfeld in the post. She turns around, nowhere to go. Throws it on the ground. Barry is called for a foul for some reason. I guess you can't go after the ball. Why? We got a foul on Barry. I'm just confused when there's loose balls, how they pick who gets the foul. They're both jumping after the ball at the same time. But they pick. Trier has it left side, pump fake, drives through, and what do we got? That's got to be a travel. Ooh, another bad call. Ashley Berry hit with the foul. Fourth foul for Berry. Now McKiskill will have to come into the game. For Ashley Berry, who's got 4 fouls. I don't know how either of those were fouls. Raiders got away with a travel. That was a foul. Hornkey with the off-ball foul on Strong. Arms clearly extended. I'll give that a foul. But the other two, I'm not so sure. Inbound, Raiders have it. Kick out to Trier. Trier fakes it, kicks it now into the corner. Krell, pump fake, goes baseline. Now pass to Denfeld. Shot up and good. It's a 1-point contest. 13-18 and ticking. Spear Schneider bringing it up. 2-3 zone for the Raiders. Now up top, Gorman. Skip pass over to Spear. Gorman has it, dribbles through, kick out to Spear, 3-ball up, and nothing but net. Quick timeout for the Inferno. We'll take a quick break here and be right back on the Alverno Sports Network. We are back ready for more action. Ryan Larson here at the Reiman Gymnasium on the Alverno Sports Network. It's been a nail-biter back and forth. Knack play. Strong with the ball up top, trying to get the offense running. Denfeld on the left wing, trying to drive, nothing doing. Kicks out to Sanford, still on the left wing. 13 on the shot clock. Left corner, Trier has it. She'll put up a 3-ball off the rim, no good. Rebound, Spear Schneider, poked out by Crow. It'll go for the Inferno. (44-40). Spear Schneider has hit some humongous threes in this one. Kick out to the left corner, Hornkey, nothing. Now up to Boteva, back over to Gorman. She'll take it baseline, left side, off the glass. No, it's blocked by Denfeld. Rebound by Hornkey. There's 10 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Gorman. She'll drive this time, kick it out to Boteva. Fire up a three, and in and out. Rebound, foul call on Hornkey. These refs are just waiting to blow the whistle. Third foul on Hornkey. So Jamie Hornkey obviously going to come out of the game, and Katie Bartlett will step in. 12:08. Larson's going to check in for the Raiders in a moment. Crow brings it up right side, Sanford. Sanford skip pass over to the left side. Trier feeding the post. Turn around, nothing doing. Denfeld kicks it out. Kroll takes a deep two off the rim. No good. Rebound. Out of bounds. Inferno will take it. Larson into the game for Strong. 11:45 in the game. 4-point lead for the Inferno. Left side, Gorman feeds McKiska. She's double teamed, kicks it out left wing. Three ball up by Gorman off the backboard, no good. Looks like Bartlett not even trying for the board, hustling back for D. Shot up from Sanford, top of the key, timeout. Full timeout for the Raiders. Did they give her a three? They did. 43-44, 11-24 and ticking. We'll take a quick break, be right back here on the Alverno Sports Network.
Allows you to be able to give yourself to other things. Not even just participate in them, but really get involved with them if you want to.
There's a lot of interaction. It's not just sitting back, taking notes. You're actually doing hands-on things and better preparing yourself for your major.
Choosing a Division III school, I've had the opportunity to develop my leadership skills and to be more involved on campus.
Division III in athletics, affords students the opportunity not only to participate in intercollegiate athletics at a competitive level, but also gives them the opportunity to, engage in the other interests in their campus and in their lives outside of that sport and outside of the academics on the campus.
And to have opportunity to have time to join clubs and being able to play basketball, it allows you to just be able to do everything you want to do. I wouldn't change it for the world.
Welcome back, folks. Ryan Larson here at the Reiman Gymnasium. It has been a contest. 1 point lead for the Inferno with 11:24 left to go. It has not been easy for both teams. Raiders with 16 turnovers, the Inferno with 9. Both teams with plenty of fouls to go around. Left side, Gorman has it on the wing, now kicks out up top, Spear. Raiders in a 2-3. Now Gorman will drive through the lane, take a shot at the free throw line, just inside, no good. Rebound, Raiders, nearly bobbled out of bounds. Sanford takes control. Right side, Trier has it, nearly thrown away, takes a baseline shot, no good. Denfeld will grab the board, kick it out. Sanford now left side, Larson feeds underneath to Trier, instantly double team, kicks out to Kroll. Kroll take a baseline shot, no good. Rebound up for grabs. Jump ball. The Inferno will take possession. The defense for both teams been a factor. Bartlett out of the game. Mersberger will step in. Inferno inbound in here, press on for the Raiders. Boteva up to Spear. They have a 3-on-2 fast break. No, Spear doesn't want it. Coach Duckworth did. She'll dribble it out, set up the O. Gorman on the left wing. Take it baseline, goes up off the glass, no good. Gets her own board, now go off the right. Draws a contact, gets her own board, goes up and finally draws the foul. She'll go to the line and shoot two. Who are they going to peg the foul on there? Larson, her fourth. Not a shock. Both teams with starters in foul trouble. First shot good from Gorman. Pugh will check into the game. Larson out. So we got Mersberger, McKiska, Spear, Schneider. And Gorman hits it at the line. And Boteva for the Inferno. Raiders are bringing it up. Sanford brings it up, looks on the right to Kroll. Nothing doing, now goes left side. Trier has it on the wing, feeds the corner. Pugh back up top, finally feed the post. Denfeld, ball poked away. Right side, Sanford goes baseline, throws one up. It's poked away. Spear Schneider drops it, and on the floor, ball is lost. Kroll picks it up. She goes left side, and what do we have on the floor? A foul. Foul's on Spear Schneider. So that'll send Kroll to the line for the 1-and-1. Second personal for Spear. First shot off the rim, no good. McKiska pulls it in. Gives it up to Mersberger. Spear now has it. She'll set up the O. Left side, Gorman thought about a three. Takes a deep two instead up top of key. No good. Rebound, Denfeld. Coach Darkworth throwing his marker in disgust. Left side, Trier has it. Nothing doing, picks it up, gives it to Pugh. Now they're feeding the post. Denfeld spin around, shot, and how do we have a foul? Her hands were up. You get a foul on her pants. First foul for McKiska, 8th team foul. 9:32 in the half. In the game. Shot good from Denfeld. Second shot from Denfeld, money. Inbound, the Inferno. Let's have a 1-point lead, 9:27. It's been back and forth all night. The Inferno with the slimmest of leads. Up top, Boteva has it, 15 on the shot clock. Fire over to Spear, puts up a three, no good. McKiska gets a board, off the glass, puts it in. Molly McKiska never giving up on the boards. It's 48-45, the Inferno up three. Sanford brings it up. Kroll now on the right wing. Over to Trier. Over to Sanford. She'll fire up a three. Nothing but net. And it's tied up. 48 apiece. 8:50 left to go. Right side, Mersberger. Up top, Boteva has it. Boteva left side to Spear Schneider. Spear Schneider skips a pass to Boteva. Fires it up in the corner. No good. Rebound, Denfeld. The Raiders could take the lead here. 8:30 left to go. Left side, Trier. Now they feed a high post. Denfeld turn around and off the glass and good. And McKiska too slow to react there. The Raiders have the lead here by 2. Boteva. Careless pass to Mersberger. Now left side. Spear Schneider has it. Coach Duckworth wants to take a timeout. Talk it over, get some subs. We'll be right back here on the Alverno Sports Network.
Are you happy with your job? For comparison's sake, I'm going to name some jobs to compare to your job. See if any of these jobs are better. Chief Nursing Officer, U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs. Radiation Biophysicist at Massachusetts General Hospital. Award-winning author. Senior VP and General Counsel of Assurant Health. Chief of the Madison Fire Department. Executive Director of the Brewers Community Foundation. While these jobs may seem like they're all over the board, they actually all have one thing in common. All of these jobs have been held by graduates of Alverno College. And that should tell you something about the value of an Alverno education. whether you're a woman considering an undergraduate degree or a man or woman considering a master's degree. So if you've been wondering whether a college degree is worth it, or if it might be worth it to get your MBA, we believe we can prove that it is. At least, it's worth it at Alverno. For more proof, visit alverno.edu.
Welcome back, folks. Ryan Larson here, bringing you the Alverno Inferno action. It's been a great contest back and forth all night. The Raiders up by 2 here with 8:06 left to go in the second half. Story, really lots of turnovers. The Raiders have 16, but have the lead by 2. The Inferno with 9 themselves. But they've really gone in the tank offensively in the second half, shooting under 35% so far. Up top, Boteva has it on the left wing, now on the right side. Spear Schneider now to Gorman. Now inside, Berry has it, spin around, hands off to Spear, 3-ball up, off the glass and good! It doesn't matter if it's 7 o'clock on a Saturday night, the bank is open for Spear, 51-50. Up top, LeBeau has it now on the left side. Kicks it down in the corner. Pugh, nothing to do. Gets away with a walk. Kicks it out to Sanford. Now LeBeau goes the right side over to Trier. Trier on the wing up top. Sanford has it. 10 on the shot clock. Trier will fire up a 3. No good. Rebound and a foul on the rebound by Denfeld. No contact at all, or it'll be a foul. Well, the Inferno 1-point lead, 7:07 left to go. Gorman, nearly walks, kicks it out to Boteva on the right wing up top. Spear has it right back to Boteva. Boteva can't find anything, throws it away. Denfeld gives it to Sanford. Sanford has someone, goes to the right side, throws it up off the glass, no good. Denfeld gets the board, kicks it out to Pugh, over to LeBeau on the right side, goes through the lane, shot up, and good. Coach Ott wants the foul. 52-51. Left wing, Gorman. Kick out over to Spear. Gonna set it up, take their time. They're down 1 here. Skip pass and nearly thrown away. Gorman has it and then throws it away, and we got a tie up. Too many turnovers here. The Inferno not looking like themselves. Boteva out, Skiba in, strong into the game for the Raiders, and Denfeld out. Crowell will check back in, give Trier a rest. 6:14 in the game, 51-52. Raiders are up 1. Sanford brings it up over to the right side. LeBeau, skip pass, out of bounds. Had Pugh back door, but sailed just a bit. And another turnover, make that 17 for the Raiders. They have a 1-point lead. Spear Schneider brings it up. Looking to get something going. They can't seem to find a good combination against this Raiders D. 13 on the shot clock. Gorman has it, spins around, goes off the glass and good. Took it up high, spun the other way, went right side, and we have a 1-point lead. Crow has it, gives it up to LeBeau up top, now kicks it out to Sanford. Sanford skip pass over to Pugh. She'll fire up a 3, in and out. She'll get her own rebound. It's on the floor. Berry has it. What do we have? What's the call? A jump ball. Jump ball, I guess. The Inferno will get it. Spear will bring it up. as always, gives it to Gorman on the left wing. Gorman looking to drive, can't find it, kicks it back out to Boteva. Boteva skip over to Spear, a little too far out. Could have had Spear for a 3, skip pass back to Boteva. Now she gives it to Hornkey and the baseline. Boteva up top, now to the right side. Spear, Schneider, shakes, bakes, kicks it out to Boteva. 3 ball up and good! Timeout quickly after the 3 ball. Coach Duckworth will take one. It's a full timeout. We'll take a quick break and be right back here on the Alverno Sports Network.
If you're a woman considering investing in a college education, right now you're wondering, is it even worth it? Let's start with, are you worth it? Well, even in the tightest of economic times, it's always smart to invest in yourself. When you do this, no one can hold you back. And on the other hand, if you don't believe in yourself, why would potential employers believe in you? As for, is the tuition worth the investment? Well, that's up to each school to prove. For 3 consecutive years, U.S. News & World Report ranked Alverno College in the top 3 in the Midwest for their strong commitment to teaching. Alverno's smaller class size and uncommon access to faculty make the learning experience feel exclusive and personal. Our approach builds a sense of confidence in every woman. It comes through in every interview, every presentation, in fact, every time you express yourself. Maybe that's why 92% of Alverno grads were employed within 6 months of graduation. So if you believe that you're worth it, we believe we can prove that we are too. For more proof, visit alverno.edu.
Welcome back, folks. Ryan Larson here at the Reiman Gymnasium. It has been a doozy. Raiders put up a shot. The Inferno answer back. The Inferno put up a shot. The Raiders answer right back. It has been quite a contest. 56-52. The Inferno up by 4 here. 4 minutes, 48 seconds now. Left side. Krull has it up top, strong. She's fired a couple threes. Now left side, kick up top. Pugh will fire up a 3 deep and off the back rim. No good. Rebound up for grabs. Gorman pulls it away. But before she can do anything, they call a jump ball. Denfeld will check into the game for the Raiders. She'll give Brianna Strong a rest. Raiders to inbound under their own hoop. And ball tipped away. Boteva had a chance, couldn't get to it. Sanford now kicks it into the post. Denfeld turns around, nothing doing, gives it to Pugh. Pugh, who nearly throws it away. Sanford gets it. Now handoff up top. Krull throws one up. It's blocked. Little contact. No foul called. The Inferno have it. 4 minutes, 15 seconds. Boteva with the ball. Skip pass to Spear. On the right side now up to Gorman. Trying to feed the post ball. Poked away from Denfeld. Krull pulls it in. Coach Duckworth not happy with the turnovers in the second half. 4 already. 3 ball up in the air from Sanford. No good. Rebound on the ground. Kicked out. Good hustle from Pugh. Gives it up to Sanford. Shot up off the glass. No good. Rebound Boteva. She's working on the left side. Crosses it. Waits for the O to set up. Gives it to Spear on the right side. Spear will reset the O. Left side. Boteva now down to Hornkey. Baseline. Back up top. Boteva. To Gorman. Gorman dribble drives. Nothing. Kicks it out. Boteva. 3 ball up. Nothing but net. Big time 3 from Anna Boteva. And it's 59-52. Now Krull has it. Drives through the lane. Nearly gets a foul called, but nothing doing. And on the rebound, we got a foul. Thought there was a little bit of a flop from Gorman. Might have just hit her in the knee or something, but Gorman went down quick. Back up and on the board. A foul, Gorman. So she'll go to the line and shoot the 1-and-1. Biggest lead so far has been 7. It's 59-52. First shot in and out, leaving another front end open. Inferno not putting anyone down low to get a board. They're back on D. Sanford over to Pugh. Pugh up top to Denfeld. Denfeld throws it away as Barry pokes it away. Gorman brings it in. Turnover, Raiders. And the Inferno set up the O. Spear brings it up. Ooh, nearly throws it away. Hornkey gets it and is fouled as she tries to go after the loose ball. Another foul called. A loose ball tie-up, I'll call it. Even I can't believe it. They're going to send Hornkey to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. No good. Front end open once more. Could come back to haunt the Inferno. Raiders are going to call a timeout as soon as they cross half court. We'll take a quick break and be right back here on the Alverno Sports Network.
But having the academic part along with it is a big plus.
I've discovered in myself, a newfound ability to overcome adversity at all different angles.
At a Division III school is really shaped around you developing yourself as a complete individual. The end result in my mind is you just become a very well-rounded person.
Before I came into college, I didn't really think I'd be able to balance so much. It helps a lot that you have a family with your team that can guide you.
With a D3 school, there's a lot of time for other opportunities. The coaches expect a lot of you during soccer, but after soccer, that's your own personal time to really find out who you are and other opportunities that you can pursue.
By balancing all of my interests, basketball, my leadership skills, and academics, I'm able to better prioritize my life and to manage it.
Welcome back, folks. Ryan Larson here on the Alverno Sports Network at the beautiful Reiman Gymnasium, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. It's been a nail-biter. The Inferno up 7 here, but that's about the biggest it's been. It's been back and forth all night long. The Inferno were down by 2 at one point in the second half. That was the most. They're up 7 as we speak. The Raiders will inbound with 2:21. Krull gets it. They're setting it up quickly. Screen up top, nothing doing. Pass over to Pugh. She'll take a drive and a screen. Shot up, two-pointer, no good. Rebound, out of bounds. We'll give it to the team. Inferno get it, and the Raiders will press quickly. Spear to inbound, gives it up to Hornkey. Hornkey has a path turned around. No, she'll give it up to Spear again. Now to Barry. Don't worry, slow down, folks. Got plenty of time. Boteva brings it up, and Spear wants to set up the O. Right side, nearly throws it away. Boteva brings it in, now up top. Gorman goes left, off the glass, no good. Rebound up for grabs. Gorman pulls it in, gives it back to Spear to Boteva. They'll set up the O again. The clock is not. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! The clock didn't reset. Spear puts up a 30-foot three and nails it. Good gravy, Sanford. Inbounds to Denfeld, turnaround shot, no good. Hornkey brings it in. That could just about do it, folks. Spear Schneider's been hitting some big shots, but oh man. 1:10 left to go. 15 on the shot clock. Boteva nearly throws it away. Timeout with 7 on the shot clock. Full timeout for Coach Duckworth. And the Inferno will take a quick break and be right back here on the Alverno Sports Network.
Are you happy with your job? For comparison's sake, I'm going to name some jobs to compare to your job. See if any of these jobs are better. Chief Nursing Officer, U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs. Radiation biophysicist at Massachusetts General Hospital. Award-winning author. Senior VP and General Counsel of Assurant Health, Chief of the Madison Fire Department, Executive Director of the Brewers Community Foundation. While these jobs may seem like they're all over the board, they actually all have one thing in common. All of these jobs have been held by graduates of Alverno College. And that should tell you something about the value of an Alverno education, whether you're a woman considering an undergraduate degree or a man or woman considering a master's degree. So if you've been wondering whether a college degree is worth it, or if it might be worth it to get your MBA, we believe we can prove that it is. At least, it's worth it at Alverno. For more proof, visit alverno.edu.
Welcome back, folks. Ryan Larson here at the Reiman Gymnasium. It's been a doozy. The Inferno up 10 here. Could be putting this one to rest. Game a lot closer than the score will tell you. And the Inferno starting to pull away a bit with a minute left to go. Boteva with the quick inbound, turns around, gets it to no one. She throws it away, trying to get it to Hornkey. Coach Duckworth not happy with that, just drew up a play, and they turn it over within 5 seconds. Krull brings it up, gets it to Pugh. Pugh turns around, nothing doing now to Trier. Trier drives, throws up a shot, in and in. Nearly poked out there, but drops in. Gorman is instantly double teamed as the Raiders press. Now it's a 3-on-1. The Inferno will slow down and instantly fouled. Boteva will go to line to shoot the 1-and-1. 42 left to go in the game. 30 on the shot clock. First shot, good. Inferno have left at least 3 opportunities for 1-and-1 open. 42 seconds left to go in this one. Second shot, good. It's 64-54. Raiders are in a hurry. Sanford brings it up quick, puts up a shot off the glass, no good. Berry has it, instantly fouled. Berry will go to the line to shoot. It's 35 seconds left to go. That'll be the double bonus for the Raiders. So Berry at the line. First shot, good. She's got 9 points. Got her 4th foul with just a few minutes started in the second half. Second shot, good on, I'm going to say they're not the greatest calls, but could have gone either way, I guess. She was the victim of 2. Sanford puts up a 3, and it's blocked by Spear-Snyder. She gets it, and she'll get bumped as she tries to dribble away. She's on the floor now in pain. And that is not something you like to see when the game's all done. Spears good. Gets up, shakes it off, 24.4 seconds left. It's a 12-point lead, and Spear-Snyder could make it 14. First shot, no good. Inferno having some troubles tonight. 11 of 18, make that 12 of 19. Here comes Krull, brings it up, throw over to Trier. Trier puts up a 3, no good. Rebound, a diving attempt from Sanford gives it to Berry. 14 on the shot, or on the game clock. Boteva dribbles through a couple Raider defenders, gives it up to Berry. 5-4. It looks like that'll be it for this one. The Inferno take it 67-54. A lot closer than the score will tell you. We'll take a quick break, be back in a minute to give you the post-game recap, maybe an interview with Coach Duckworth himself. Stay tuned here on the Alverno Sports Network.
Are you happy with your job? For comparison's sake, I'm going to name some jobs to compare to your job. See if any of these jobs are better. Chief Nursing Officer, U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs. Radiation Biophysicist at Massachusetts General Hospital. Award-winning author. Senior VP and General Counsel of Assurant Health. Chief of the Madison Fire Department. Executive Director of the Brewers Community Foundation. While these jobs may seem like they're all over the board, they actually all have one thing in common. All of these jobs have been held by graduates of Alverno College. And that should tell you something about the value of an Alverno education, whether you're a woman considering an undergraduate degree or a man or woman considering a master's degree. So if you've been wondering whether a college degree is worth it, or if it might be worth it to get your MBA, we believe we can prove that it is. At least, it's worth it at Alverno. For more proof, visit alverno.edu.
Division III schools offer academic scholarships instead of athletic scholarships. This really puts the focus that the student athlete needs to maintain that GPA.
I did receive a non-athletic scholarship upon entering school.
I got the presidential scholarship, which was huge for me.
I think there's more opportunities for academic scholarships in Division III. A lot of people pick schools just based on the sport and don't get that experience.
Being a Division III athlete and developing my leadership skills has definitely put my name out there and helped me get more recognition on campus, but more recognition nationwide. I did win the Jostens Trophy, which is based on leadership, academics, and then how well you do on the court.
I'm also the Schwartz Scholar of my class. Schwartz Scholarship is basically a scholarship that is given to a student who's identified as a likely leader.
At the end of the day, it won't matter how they play on the field, it will matter how they do in the classroom.
When you get your graduate degree, you'll receive a piece of paper, which is great if all you want is a piece of paper. But if it says Alverno College, you're looking at so much more than paper in a frame. You're looking at the achievement of someone who has a high threshold for being challenged. You're looking at proof of someone who has a focus and drive that is unyielding, someone who actually wanted to learn. Alverno College offers a combination of education and real-world experience unlike any other college. When you get a degree from Alverno, you're not just learning from books. You're learning to apply that newfound knowledge to solve real problems. After all, if you're going to invest in yourself, what you should expect in return is a graduate degree with the substance to truly alter your future. Alverno offers master's degrees in nursing, community psychology, education, and business, including an MBA. Classes are offered every other weekend and are open to women and men. To find out more about investing in you, visit alverno.edu.
Division III allows you to be able to give yourself to other things. Not even just participate in them, but really get involved with them if you want to.
There's a lot of interaction. It's not just sitting back, taking notes. You're actually doing hands-on things and better preparing yourself for your major.
Choosing a Division III school, I've had the opportunity to develop my leadership skills and to be more involved on campus.
Division III in athletics, affords students the opportunity not only to participate in intercollegiate athletics at a competitive level, but also gives them the opportunity to, engage in the other interests in their campus and in their lives outside of that sport and outside of the academics on the campus.
And to have opportunity to have time to join clubs and being able to play basketball, it allows you to just be able to do everything you want to do. I wouldn't change it for the world.
When you decide to go to college, just who is your competition? Thousands of people chasing A's and B's. But does an A really mean something's the best it can be? At Alverno College, we say, don't look around to see your competition. Look in the mirror. Alverno's combination of education and real-world experience means more than grades. In addition to your major, you'll master 8 abilities. Abilities that empower you to present with confidence, analyze and solve problems, work as part of a team, and eventually lead that team. These are the top skills employers are looking for. Maybe that's why, over the past 3 years, 92% of Alverno grads found a job within 6 months after graduation. So, if you're a woman considering an undergraduate degree, or a man or woman considering a master's degree, you owe it to that person in the mirror to find out more. at alverno.edu.
I know sports is important, but having the academic part along with it is a big plus.
I've discovered in myself, a newfound ability to overcome adversity at all different angles.
At a Division III school is really shaped around you developing yourself as a complete individual. The end result in my mind is you just become a very well-rounded person.
Before I came into college, I didn't really think I'd be able to balance so much. It helps a lot that you have a family with your team that can guide you.
With a D3 school, there's a lot of time for other opportunities. The coaches expect a lot of you during soccer, but after soccer, that's your own personal time to really find out who you are and other opportunities that you can pursue.
By balancing all of my interests, basketball, my leadership skills, and academics, I'm able to better prioritize my life and to manage it.
Welcome back, folks. Ryan Larson here at Alverno College. Beautiful Reiman Gymnasium here on the Alverno Sports Network, where the Inferno beat the Raiders 67-54. Don't let the score fool you. It was back and forth all night. Right around the time Kristen Spearschneider nailed a 3-ball from a different zip code with the shot clock winding down. That would give the Inferno a 10-point lead. They would not look back after that. But it was back and forth all night, folks. We'll take a look at some of the numbers offensively for the Raiders. Leading the way is Holly Denfeld. She had 12 points, 5 of 10 from the floor, 2 of 2 from the charity stripe, and a team leading 8 rebounds for her. She also had 2 steals, a block, and an assist for Holly Denfield. For Corin Sanford, she was 3 of 9 from the floor. All of those 3 were 3-pointers. She was 3 of 4 from three-point land. Good enough for 11 points, 2 for 2 from the floor. Also chipped in with a board, an assist, and a steal. Brianna Strong chipping in offensively with 10 points. She was 3 of 5 from the floor, 1 of 2 from three-point land, and 3 of 5 from the charity stripe. A number of players chipping in with a few boards here and there. For your Alverno Inferno, leading the way offensively, Kristen Spearschneider. She's been the story. 19 points for Kristen, 6 of 9. All from three-point land. She was 1 of 2 from the charity stripe. She also helped out with 4 boards, 3 assists, a steal, and a block for Kristen Spearschneider. Offensively, helping out Devin Gorman, 12 points for her. She was 4 of 16 from the floor, 4 of 6 from the charity stripe. Helped out with 6 boards, 5 assists, and a steal for Devin Gorman. Ashley Berry was 4 of 12 from the floor, 2 of 2 from the charity stripe. Good enough for 10 points for her team. Anna Boteva, 3 of 7 from beyond the arc, good enough for 11 points. She helped out with 3 boards, 5 assists for the team. Offensively, the Inferno were 12 of 28 from the floor in the first half, 11 of 26 in the second. They shot 43% from the floor all night, 53% from three-point land as they went 9 of 17, and they were 12 of 18 from the charity stripe. Tonight, the story was the Inferno never giving up. It was back and forth all night. Both teams just going at it. I mean, 1 turnover was committed. The defense on the other team would step up. Another turnover, back and forth. The refs may have played a factor a bit. Plenty of fouls in this one. Looks like we got 39 fouls altogether called in this one. A combined turnover, 24 MSOE and 13 for the Inferno. That's 33 altogether in the game. It was a bit sloppy at points, but the Inferno hold on for a good, solid NAC win. Shoots them to 4-1 in NAC play, 5-1 overall. And now the MSOE Raiders are 3-3 overall, and now 2-1 in the NAC. The Inferno hobnobbing up at the top. Concordia, Wisconsin's 3-0 in the NAC. They're in first, and right underneath them is Alverno at 4-1. We'll take a quick break and hopefully be back for an interview with Coach Brad Duckworth after this on the Alverno Sports Network.
Division III schools offer academic scholarships instead of athletic scholarships. This really puts the focus that the student athlete needs to maintain that GPA.
I did receive a non-athletic scholarship upon entering school.
I got the presidential scholarship, which was huge for me.
I think there's more opportunities for academic scholarships in Division III. A lot of people pick schools just based on the sport and don't get that experience.
Being a Division III athlete and developing my leadership skills has definitely put my name out there and helped me get more recognition on campus, but more recognition nationwide. I did win the Jostens Trophy, which is based on leadership, academics, and then how well you do on the court.
I'm also the Schwartz Scholar of my class. Schwartz Scholarship is basically a scholarship that is given to a student who's identified as a likely leader.
At the end of the day, it won't matter how they play on the field, it will matter how they do in the classroom.
When you get your graduate degree, you'll receive a piece of paper, which is great if all you want is a piece of paper. But if it says Alverno College, you're looking at so much more than paper in a frame. You're looking at the achievement of someone who has a high threshold for being challenged. You're looking at proof of someone who has a focus and drive that is unyielding, someone who actually wanted to learn. Alverno College offers a combination of education and real-world experience unlike any other college. When you get a degree from Alverno, you're not just learning from books. You're learning to apply that newfound knowledge to solve real problems. After all, if you're going to invest in yourself, what you should expect in return is a graduate degree with the substance to truly alter your future. Alverno offers master's degrees in nursing, community psychology, education, and business, including an MBA. Classes are offered every other weekend and are open to women and men. To find out more about investing in you, visit alverno.edu.
Division III allows you to be able to give yourself to other things. Not even just participate in them, but really get involved with them if you want to.
There's a lot of interaction. It's not just sitting back, taking notes. You're actually doing hands-on things and better preparing yourself for your major.
Choosing a Division III school, I've had the opportunity to develop my leadership skills and to be more involved on campus.
Division III in athletics, affords students the opportunity not only to participate in intercollegiate athletics at a competitive level, but also gives them the opportunity to, engage in the other interests in their campus and in their lives outside of that sport and outside of the academics on the campus.
And to have opportunity to have time to join clubs and being able to play basketball, it allows you to just be able to do everything you want to do. I wouldn't change it for the world.
When you decide to go to college, just who is your competition? Thousands of people chasing A's and B's. But does an A really mean something's the best it can be? At Alverno College, we say, don't look around to see your competition. Look in the mirror. Alverno's combination of education and real-world experience means more than grades. In addition to your major, you'll master 8 abilities. Abilities that empower you to present with confidence, analyze and solve problems, work as part of a team, and eventually lead that team. These are the top skills employers are looking for. Maybe that's why, over the past 3 years, 92% of Alverno grads found a job within 6 months after graduation. So, if you're a woman considering an undergraduate degree, or a man or woman considering a master's degree, you owe it to that person in the mirror to find out more at alverno.edu.
I know sports is important, but having the academic part along with it is a big plus.
I've discovered in myself, a newfound ability to overcome adversity at all different angles.
At a Division III school is really shaped around you developing yourself as a complete individual. The end result in my mind is you just become a very well-rounded person.
Before I came into college, I didn't really think I'd be able to balance so much. It helps a lot that you have a family with your team that can guide you.
With a D3 school, there's a lot of time for other opportunities. The coaches expect a lot of you during soccer, but after soccer, that's your own personal time to really find out who you are and other opportunities that you can pursue.
By balancing all of my interests, basketball, my leadership skills, and
Welcome
academics,
back,
I'm able
folks.
to-
Ryan Larson here, joined with Coach Duckworth. Coach, what do you think was the difference in the game tonight?
Well, I think in the second half there, Kristen Spearschneider just came up huge for us, 6 threes again. 3 assists, 1 turnover. She led the attack. Gorman got going there finally. We needed her to get started. I think at the end of the day, we got back to being who we were. We stopped turning the dang thing over. We stopped rushing on offense. We got good shots. And, honestly, probably the difference in the game tonight's Mitska, 50. That kid, Molly just played tremendous basketball. 4 for 4, 9 points, 6 boards in 10 minutes. You put 40 minutes on that. That's 36 points and 24 rebounds. That's the pace she's playing at. So that's big-time performance.
Coach, Kristen Spearschneider has always been like a fantastic distributor. What is with her just turning on offensively? She's always been able to hit shots, but now is it her senior season or is it just she's getting open? What do you think is responsible for her with this offensive output lately?
Well, Chris, I've coached this game for 17 years, Rhino, and Spear is in a very, very short list of kids that will do absolutely anything to make sure that this program and each game is successful. Now, I will tell you, she had 26 in the triple OT game. She had 19 tonight, and if we need her to score 0 and have 10 assists on Tuesday, she'll say, yeah, fine, whatever. I'll do whatever it takes to win. Kristen Spearschneider is, when you play the 1 at Alverno, you have a lot of responsibility, and she's been the one since midway through her freshman year when we moved Gabby to the 2 and Kristen to the 1 and said, here's the keys, freshman, go to work. That kid just does anything. She does anything and everything, and they all, there's a lot of contributors that way, but specifically to Spear was your question. She's an amazing young lady.
All right, Coach. With that little altercation with the official, I got to know what was going on when the official got within 5 centimeters of your nose. Without getting you in too much trouble here, Coach, what was being said? There was a mix-up on the call. It was a charge. It was a foul. It was like the 8th conference of the officials of the night. And then he kind of responded unprofessionally, in my opinion. I was just wondering what your take on it was.
I believe I was standing in. I don't think I can get trouble. I'm pretty sure I can't get in trouble for honesty. I was standing in my box, and I was complaining about the indecisiveness of the call, and I thought we had a few of those tonight. I would say officiating is a really hard thing to do, and we had a change. Fritz wasn't supposed to be on the game tonight. Tammy was, and there was an injury. Fritz is a good official. I don't know that they were in sync like crews typically are, and it might be the change. I don't know. I was upset with the call, and I guess I got upset because it just felt like every call needed a conference tonight. Yep. But I certainly didn't use any foul language, and I wasn't any more, I just, asked them what was going on, and he didn't like it, and he turned into me, and I don't think he intentionally did, but he bumped me, and that was like, if that was the other way around, I get ejected for that.
Absolutely.
So even if it's unintentional. So I was like, that kind of put my guard up, and I was like, you can't bump me. He's like, well, you got to get in your box, and I didn't move my feet, and I looked straight down. I'm like, I am in my box, and you still can't bump me. And I don't think it was intentional, and Fritz is a good official, but that's what happened, and I'm just going to leave it alone. That's the truth, and I can't get in trouble for the truth, I hope. So.
Absolutely. We're just confused why you were talking for so long. Lastly, Spearschneider, what are you doing? Were you guys practicing like full court shots like every minute of the day? Do you guys work on an offense or just Spearschneider throw it up with the blindfold on?
I'm actually, that's my coaching philosophy now, is just give it to Spear and get out the way. But I actually thought that was actually partly my fault. I thought the shot hit the rim.
Me too.
You did too? Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
I guess I was just anticipating we had a full 30, so I was screaming for her to pull it out. And that kid's always more in tune with the game than I am. And so she looked up, saw the shot clock, and made it. And I was like, That's just Kristen being Kristen. That was my fault, but man, that was a big shot in the game. I mean, I think it took it from 7 to 10 or 6 to 9, 7 to 10, right? So yeah, it became a big shot, but wow. And you take a look at us defensively, Rhino, 54 tonight, 24 in the second half. We started to defend too. That's also what got us back in the game. So.
Well, Coach, you got a humongous week coming ahead. I don't want to skip over the obvious Dominicans right in front on Tuesday.
Yep.
But then you have a huge conference matchup against CUW, and you guys like to knock off the top dogs. So what do you expect in the next couple days for Alverno basketball here?
Well, the message I gave them is Dominican is a fine basketball team. I don't know how they did today. They haven't won, as far as I know. They hadn't won coming into today, so they're either 1-6 or 0-7. If you recall, what would have been Kayla Kennedy's freshman year, we played Dominican here and Aurora here before Christmas. And I'm not going to name a name because it's over now, but we had a player make a major mistake late on a defensive possession, and they made a three that beat us here that year. And if you go back to that year, we were one win away from winning the North Division and being the overall number 2 seed. And we didn't get it, and we ended up the overall tied for second instead of first. And we were tied for second, lost the tiebreaker, ended up the 6th seed, and we were on the road at Lakeland. Mm-hmm. So the message tonight was, before we get to the Concordia matchup, don't allow that game to get in your way. And we got to come ready to go. And I said it in there. It's like, I know Concordia's on the horizon and it's there, but if you beat Concordia and now you have 2 conference losses because you blew one to Dominican, you're still in second place. If you go there and you beat them, I don't know what Benedictine did, but you're in first place. So where do you want to be at Christmas? So that was the message. Dominican's going to play us hard. If we're fortunate enough to get through that game, Monday night will be fun up. Monday night will be fun up in Mequon, that's for sure.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. Good luck to you. We'll see you on Tuesday.
Thanks. And again, like I say every time, thank you for everything. Nothing happens in this place without your help and everybody else's help. So thank you.
Thank you, Coach Duckworth. That's Coach Brad Duckworth giving you the post-game interview. I am Ryan Larson. This is Alverno Inferno Sports Network. We've had a doozy here at the Reiman Gymnasium where the Inferno come out on top 67-54. It was a lot closer than the score will tell you. The Inferno broke away with about 2 minutes left to go and didn't look back. It was a great contest. Kristen Spearschneider leading the way offensively for her team. She helped out tonight with 19 points and 4 boards, 3 assists. And I don't know how much further she can step out and still nail shots, but I'd like to see. We'll see you next time, folks. Next Tuesday, tune in. We might have a little surprise for you right here on the Alverno Sports Network.